Cooper Flagg just lost the Rookie of the Year race.
Oh, watch! Duke on Duke! What are you doing?
The Cavs and the Hawks battled in a roller coaster game.
Shot clock down to 1. Mitchell has to hoist at the buzzer, and he hits again!
And Joe Ingles was named starter for an unusual reason. So let's start in Cleveland, where Donovan Mitchell was putting on a show for the home fans.
Mitchell with 3. Puts it on the floor, accelerates, and hits as the buzzer sounds.
He's like, nobody can stay in front of me, I'm going.
Mitchell, what a move, gets to the cup and lays it in. Mitchell beat the first quarter buzzer. Can he do it here in the second? With 1 second left, gets it away in time, and hits again.
Spida dug deep in his bag of tricks in the first half, pulling out some signature moves and beating the buzzer twice. He scored 14 of his 31 points on almost perfect shooting from the floor, but the Cavs were still trailing by 7 points. That's because Jonathan Kuminga was even hotter.
Couple times looking for a better shot. He gets into the paint, that is better, and it goes down for Kuminga, his second bucket. First field goal of the quarter for Cleveland. Again, Kuminga not settling for 3. Instead, drives and scores again. He's in double figure.
I mean, so much of things for Jonathan Kuminga to me.
Mitchell now with 10 points, 4 of 4 from the field. Kuminga's 5 of 6. Schroeder commits the foul. Count the basket by Kuminga, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Kuminga hits the circus shot plus the foul. He gave the Hawks a huge scoring boost off the bench, getting to 14 of his 24 points before the break. But the third changed everything.
Things, and I know their roster has changed, but they have a lot of pressure as Donovan bails them out.
Harden for 3, it's good. Jared Allen was right there to send it back. Had McCollum tried the shot, now McCollum turns it over. Harden on the toe tap 3.
James Harden with back-to-back threes puts Cleveland up by 5, and they were just heating up.
Advantage entering the week, the final week, west over east, as Wade makes a nice defensive play.
And the stop. Three-pointer Harden. He's caught fire here in the third. Shot clock down to 1. Mitchell has to hoist at the buzzer, and he hits again. Remember,
Mitchell was cooking poor Corey Kispert all night long, and the Cavs went up by 11 points. Matter of fact, their entire team caught fire from deep.
here he is with 3. He gives it up this time to Strus, and Strus beats the buzzer with the 3.
Max Strus caps off an incredible period for the home team, hitting 7 of their 10 shots from beyond the arc. So from -7, they went up by 17 points heading into the fourth. Cleveland led by as many as 18 points at the start of the final frame, when the Hawks decided to really ramp up their defense and give 110% on every possession down the court.
Mitchell with the attack. That was blocked by Gay. Might have been on the way down. Kuminga in the open floor. Blew the layup. And then Daniels blew another one. McCollum, maybe traveled, and finally the ball goes in the basket.
Donovan Mitchell, was that?
Fired up when things are going well, but we've seen several emphatic reactions after big-time shots. Kuminga gets the layup, and it's a 10-point game.
Back in this one, a lot of pressure on the defensive end.
It's an 8-0 Hawks run, and a strip by McCollum. He rips it away from Harden.
Ooh, when CJ McCollum strips the beard like that, you know things are serious. It was the defense that sparked the comeback for Atlanta, and then their shots started falling as well.
Got a little bit of a kick out of CJ McCollum leaving his feet.
Yeah.
Pump fake of Allen.
Right.
Like he's going to block that. Alexander Walker. Daniels, drive and kick. Kuminga thought about it, thought better of it. Now Alexander Walker hoists and hits a 3. He has come alive here in the fourth quarter. And McCollum with the save. Daniels with the slam.
Jeez, a total system collapse by the Cavs, allowing a huge 18-2 run in a span of 5 minutes by the Hawks. It's on now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker was the one doing the most damage in the fourth as usual, scoring 10 of his 25 points to keep the pressure high. But on the next play, Harden shifted the whole momentum with his foul-baiting ability.
Again, the switch this time is Jalen Johnson on Harden. And Harden straight on 3. He's fouled. Johnson fouls out.
That was Jalen's 6th foul, so he's done for the night. And the Beard goes to the line for 3 shots, which he casually drains to put Cleveland up by 5 points. This is what experience means. Although it didn't look like that a minute and a half later when...
Couple of fancy dribbling, tried to get too fancy. Alexander Walker, looked like they could have called a transition take foul on Harden. Kuminga with the smash!
Man, Harden fumbles the ball and Kuminga detonates the slam in transition to make it a 2-point game. And with a chance to tie or take the lead, Nickeil Alexander-Walker makes a crucial mistake as well on the other end. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell surely made the most of the next couple of possessions.
Puts up the shot, and he's fouled. Big possession for the Cavs. Mitchell gets past Daniels, who's got to be careful. He's got 5 fouls. Instead, an offensive foul is called.
They called this an offensive foul at first, but Kenny Atkinson challenged it and got it overturned on the replay. This resulted in some more free throws for Mitchell, which he knocked down with ease, bumping the lead to 6 points. This proved to be enough for the Cavs to hang on to the win, as first Kuminga missed the midi over Allen, and then CJ McCollum came up very short on this desperation 3 at the end. That was an ugly way to finish off this roller coaster game. And speaking of that,
Cooper Flagg just had the worst game of the season. With everyone debating whether he or Khan should be the Rookie of the Year, Coop did nothing to help his case last night.
And getting to see that as he gets more minutes, so it's going to be fun to watch how aggressive he can be.
Here is a drive and more physicality again. Cooper goes down. Got a chance to score here against Gillespie. Rims out the jumper. 3 of the game tonight. Cooper Flagg on the drive in the paint, determined to get somewhere. Good defense by Ryan Dunn.
Flagg opened the game by missing 5 of his first 6 shots from the field, finishing the first with only 6 points. So the Mavs were expectedly trailing before the break, and just when you thought that he would bounce back in the second half, it somehow got even worse.
As Cooper goes up for the shot, got him on the left wrist again, it seems like. He got the tip and gathered in the loose ball. To Cooper with a chance to attack. Off the glass, it bounces out. 2-point assist and 11-point rebound.
Nice move, dunked that.
Oh, Mauer watch! Duke on Duke! What are you doing? Gillespie in transition.
My goodness, the South Sudanese giant absolutely destroyed his dunk attempt. You shouldn't do your former teammate like that, come on. Anyway, Flagg continued shooting bricks for a total of 11 points on a miserable 4 of 18 at the end. And after another empty trip down the lane in which he missed not 1, not 2, but 3 chances to score at the rim, Cooper got benched with 4.5 minutes remaining and the game still within reach. You can say that they're tanking, but that's another topic. And if so, I'm not sure that the second unit of the Mavs got the memo, because...
Austin, like Cisse knocked it away, and Powell this time able to finish at the basket. 25 or better this year. Polikitis to Powell. Tyler Smith to beat the shot clock. He hit it. A.J. Johnson, layup miss, tip miss, with the second tips in there.
Dwight Powell and Moussa Cisse got Dallas to a single possession in the clutch. On the other end, the Suns needed every bit of Booker's 37 points to fend them off.
Now Dylan Brooks going to the corner. Booker sidesteps a closeout. 3 more on the board.
But wait, cause John Polikitis comes right back with the answer.
Here's a shot. Pull a 3-this again. This has been a breakout game for JP tonight. 23 points.
The undrafted rookie erases the 3 by Book with his 23rd point of the night. And things got even more complicated for the Suns after Chris Dunn missed the wide open 3 from the corner. So now, with 30 seconds left, the Mavs can suddenly tie the game.
Powell. Oh, Cisse cuts to the basket. It's blocked by Iguodaro and saved into Ryan Dunn.
Iguodaro saves the day with the block on Cisse, and on the other side, Dylan Brooks takes matters into his own hands.
Brooks is driving, lays it in. 13 seconds to go.
Man, Dylan finally gets the dagger to drop for Phoenix, securing the win with his 28th point. It's funny to think that last year they missed the play-in with KD and now they're locked in at number 7. That should tell you that chemistry and defense are everything in today's NBA. And speaking of that, the Thunder are the epitome of what I just said.
Got too much rim, and Holmgren catches that attempted save by Collins. SGA head down, nice pass, nice finish as Holmgren able to put it down.
I'll tell you.
As Jalen Williams There's another dive. Chet Holmgren, beautifully done. Dort, the heavy pressure, took it away from Leonard. A Clippers turnover. Holmgren again, and this time you got some levitation.
Chet Holmgren was feasting inside the paint, punching dunk after dunk, but mostly thanks to their extraordinary defense that was in full swing right from the tip-off. This trend continued in the second period as well.
Nice steal, SGA on the backside, stepping into the passing lane. Now keeping the dribble alive, little spin, the shot, and he's gonna get the bounce. Leonard trying to sneak the pass, and Holmgren with the denial at the rim, meeting him at the top.
Oh, no, he didn't. And handed it to Shea. He makes his three. My goodness, come on, man. Oh, how about Shea? He's everywhere. Coming up with a steal, a block, a dunk. That's going to force the Clippers to finally call timeout.
Defensive stop, fast break, SGA makes the pass, Chet winds up with the finish. It felt like a deja vu for the Clippers, who got torched before halftime. 24 points for Holmgren on 80% efficiency and almost a double-double for Shea of 12 points and 9 assists for a huge 20-point lead. And things got completely out of hand in the third, with the Thunder converting some crazy circus plays.
To his left, no. Dort able to tap it out. Holmgren trying to track it down. Get the feet moving. They're on the sideline. And Jalen Williams able to finish it off.
Even this is possible when everyone's on the same frequency. And when you're so dominant on the defensive end, you can talk some trash as well.
Many years, and Holmgren again with words for John Collins, who tried to take it in his house and got denied.
At the end is arguably his best night of the season. Holmgren filled up the box score with 30 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, and 2 steals. Meanwhile, Shea stayed in the game until he hit the 20-point mark in another wire-to-wire win for the Thunder. And they're actually only the 7th team in NBA history to become a wire-to-wire #1 seed in their conference. For OKC to sound even more scary, I'll throw in the fact that they're the first team since the 2015-2016 Warriors to finish with the best record for 3 consecutive years. And one of their biggest competitors in the West, Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, wrote some history themselves last night.
Floater in the lane is good by Nikola Jokic. No defense to that.
There's no recourse if you miss it.
Back cut to Cam, that's good. Under to Christian Brown, put it up. Yes, and a foul.
The Joker messed around against the Grizzlies and got his 34th triple-double of the season. A super efficient 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists in just 3 quarters of action for a comfortable win at the end. This expanded their winning streak to 10 games, making it the first double-digit win streak for the Nuggets in the Jokic era. The Spurs, on the other end, had multiple double-digit winning streaks with Wemby at the helm this season. But last night against the Blazers, they didn't need him at all.
Takes a little bit out of him. Let's see if it affects their legs down the stretch.
Fox up for Luke Cornett. Crossover on Sissoko. Moves him out of the way.
Yes.
The pass. Cornett up and under. Weaving. Champagny. Pass. Cornett. Another dipsy-do. Luke or Dr. J?
Luke Cornett replaced Wemby seamlessly. He was everywhere, finishing reverse layups, throwing alley-oop dunks, and to put the exclamation point at the end...
Nope. Fling it. No. Fox running. Cornett all alone.
Look at him swatting the shot on one end, ran the fast break, and put an end to this game with the ferocious slam. Amazing! I gotta give props to Carter Bryant as well for balling out off the bench.
Carter Bryant takes it and makes it. No hesitation. CB. Another 3. Fox kick out. Carter Bryant again.
Carter was brilliant, scoring 17 points on a blistering 5 of 6 shooting from downtown. But he ain't got nothing on this guy.
They now missed their last 2. Here's Ingles on a run up off glass. Got it for 2. Ingles with it here. Keeps it himself and scores it with a left hand. Joe Ingles from distance. Oh!
Joe Ingles put on a show last night in front of his wife and kids in Orlando. He was actually in the starting lineup and played 18 minutes in this game, scoring 7 points on an efficient 3 for 4 from the field in a meaningless loss to the Magic. All of this happened because his family lives in Florida and they were in the stands to watch him play live. He even got a chance to talk trash to his former teammate here. And Dillon Brooks also tried some trash talk against KD just a day ago, but it backfired badly. Durant put him on skates and humiliated him in front of the Suns crowd. You gotta see exactly what happened right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.